sign. I'm Madeline, if I didn't see you in the previous video, and if I'm seeing you again, hi. So it's time to get into it for the last 4 signs, starting with Sagittarius. I'll be pulling a persona card for you for this week. See how you're showing up. We'll pull a card for the overall energy or theme of the week, and then we are going to pull for the 4 elements of your life. So Pentacles, money and jobs, Swords, your mental health, your headspace, Cups, the realm of emotions and relationships, and then the Wands, your fire, how your energy, how how you're getting lit up this week. Are you getting a little pissed off? Are you getting a little lit up? Or are you getting a little excited, inspired? We're gonna find out. So Sagittarius, let's pull a card for the overall energy or theme coming through for Sagittarius this week. Spirit, what do you want Sagittarius to know for their highest good? It's your card, Sagittarius. We love to see it. Okay. And how about their persona, Spirit? How is Sagittarius showing up? Like a page, a knight, a queen, a king, earth, air, fire, water? How is Sagittarius showing up so that we can help them work with this energy for their highest good? Gorgeous, very much in your element. I'll show you everything in just a sec. So when it comes to money, work, projects, budgets, Spirit, when it comes to resources, what does Sagittarius need to know for their highest good this week? Oh, and what about the realm of the mind, their thoughts, their headspace, Spirit? What is going on around the mental realm for Sagittarius? Okay. And how about emotions, their feelings, their relationships? What kind of emotional climate is showing up for Sagittarius this week? And finally, their fire, Spirit, their energy, their willpower. How are Sagittarius's wands looking this week? Beautiful. Okay. So, overall energy for this week and how you are showing up in that energy. A great team, temperance. So, this is the Sagittarius card. It's wisdom, it's moderation, it's understanding that both sides have to come into play in order for things to work. It's like all light, no shadow means there's no dimension. All shadow, no light means you can't see anything. We need the light and the dark. In the classic version of the card, she has a white wing and a black wing to show us this. So, Page of Wands, you showing up curious, adventurous, open, and looking for, like, oh, what's coming in? What is the next thing? I'm ready to go. And you have a message because that is the nature of the pages. What is your wand? What is your message? Your fiery, warm message for the world? If it helps bring things into balance, if it helps things flow, temperance, share it. It does feel like there's maybe a little bit of a fear or a little bit of like holding back possible for some of you, but I feel like ultimately many of you are shifting into a new gear. That's what I'm hearing. So, when it comes to money, projects, this is a sign of growth. 3 of Pentacles. It ain't 10 of Pentacles, but it's a milestone that points toward the 10 of Pentacles. Like, this is very much possible if it is handled correctly. And especially, you will benefit from collaboration, Sagittarius, especially looking at Page of Wands. It's like, have a beginner's mind. Be open. You may have tons of skills. You may like already be at the top of your game in many ways. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be open to learning something new. I don't think I need to belabor that point with Sagittarius. Y'all have, it's like that is you. You have that beginner's mind. It's what makes you the wise people of the zodiac, right? Sagittarius, sage, sagacious. So bring in a couple of people who have different talents and skills than you. That is going to help you take your idea further. So this could look like Getting together with friends and chit-chatting. This could look like getting with a mentor. I'm feeling that for a lot of you. It's like, oh, I trust this person implicitly, so I'm going to take this issue or this project or this question over to them, get their input, and things are going to go better. That's what I'm hearing. Two heads are better than one. And if you're worrying about reaching out or asking for what you need, or if you're holding back in any way, please don't. In the mental realm, Eight of Swords, a little bit of analysis paralysis, a little bit of, oh, I really don't want to do it wrong or do it imperfectly or step on anyone's toes. So I should probably just stay right here. I've got lots of reasons, lots of swords for why not yet, or not me. I'm not maybe good enough yet. I have, more to learn. Sure. Can't both of these things be true? It's like, I'm ready to go and I have a lot to learn. This says, like, I'm not ready to go because I have a lot to learn. No, that's what having that beginner's mind kind of sets you free from. It's like, I'm not perfect and it's not going to be perfect. And I'm going to like take a step forward and then, like, oops, I stepped in something. I need to take a half step back and try that again. And that's okay. And it's not like Sagittarians to worry too much, but we all have our seasons of like, man, I'm not feeling quite like myself. I'm feeling a little bit like nervous or a little insecure, which is implied by the Eight of Swords. Like, if you're worrying, if you're not good enough, or if there's more for you to learn before you can go forward, remember that both things can and probably are true at the same time. I have a lot more to learn and I'm ready to proceed. Let me do both. As long as I bring everything into balance, things will be well, right? Temperance is like the devil and the angel. Okay? I want to, work hard, play hard. That's temperance. And if I'm going to work soft, then I want to play soft. Temperance, keeping everything in harmony. When it comes to your emotions, Sagittarius, I feel like this is connected to that Eight of Swords and Spirit saying don't hold back. No Sagittarius feels good and comfortable with like their heavier emotions, unless you have some Scorpio placement, which is quite likely. But Sagittarius likes to be bright. They like to be helpful. They like to be fun. They like to be funny. They don't like to be a downer. They don't like to be not shining. We don't all shine all the time. We're not all happy all the time. It's okay, and it's even necessary for you to grieve things that maybe haven't worked out, or there could be, some kind of disappointment with this week. It's like, damn it, I really wanted things to go this way. And Spirit is saying this for some of you. This is why we're telling you not to hold back, because that is what kind of grows into or emerges into that Five of Cups of like, maybe next week, maybe next time, maybe whatever. And then it's like, fuck, I lost this opportunity. Maybe I was thinking about applying for that job and then I didn't do it. And now I'm like, fuck, like, shit, I'm never going to be able to get that back. So don't hold back. Go for it. The other thing, there are many good things in your life. Make sure that you are not being overly focused or overly absorbed by what isn't working. Temperance. Bring both in. I'm not telling you to ignore what's not working. It's necessary, and it's definitely not everything. When it comes to your wands, your passion, your fire, your skills, like, you're shining and people are noticing you. If you are thinking about putting something out into the world, like, hey, I'm doing this now, or hey, I'm looking for this, or I want to do that, or do it, share it. Please don't hold back. It seems like if you hold back, you end up feeling kind of disappointed. You don't have to have it all figured out. That's the other thing Spirit is saying. You're not showing up as the King of Wands, you're showing up as the Page. You're on the adventure, you're on the journey, you're learning and sharing. Some of you might be like vlogging or blogging, where it's like, I'm on this journey and I'm sharing all this learning that I'm doing, and you're getting great attention for it. So share. When in doubt, share. Don't hold it in, don't hold it back, don't tuck it tight, share it. Okay? Okay. I hope that is helpful, Sagittarius. Now, let's talk to Capricorn. Cardinal Earth Capricorn people. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominance. What do they need to know, Spirit? for their highest good. Capricorn. Capricorn. What's the overall energy this week for Capricorn? Massive change. Okay. And how is Capricorn themselves showing up in that energy, Spirit? What kind of personality and what kind of focus are they bringing to the table this week? Makes sense to me. Looks like you are making some changes. Some of them might be swift. What about when it comes to work, money, jobs, budget? Hey, are some of y'all quitting jobs? Are some of y'all like, I am shutting the door on this because I have a new opportunity? Because that is what I'm hearing for a lot of you. Curious, very curious. Let me know if you feel like it. And Spirit, what about their mind? The mental realm, the realm of words, thoughts. Beautiful. And what about feelings, Spirit, for Capricorn? Their emotions, their relationships. What is showing up for Capricorn people this week? For their highest good, what do they need to know? Spirit, what is showing up for Capricorn in the realm of emotions? Wow, chill. Y'all hear that? What is showing up for Capricorn, the realm of emotions and relationships? Okay. And finally, Spirit, when it comes to their energy, their willpower, their fire, their spirit, how is Capricorn being lit from within this week? I really feel like so many of you are leaving behind the old and stepping into the new in a really fucking powerful way. Overall energy, death, ending of a chapter. Spirit's like, more than ending of a chapter, you're closing a whole fucking book. Many of you are really like putting a phase of your life to death. Connected to your persona card, the Page of Swords, truth teller. Like, I'm not going to be like a queen or a king and really curate this message and make it perfect. I'm just saying, like, I quit, or you're fucked, or you're stupid, or like, I'm out of here. And it feels a little abrupt. If the beauty of getting a reading is if you don't want to be overly abrupt, or you're not wanting to like cut someone or something off with like kind of unceremoniously, then your counsel is to watch your words. It is to like, oh, okay, you know how like when like you talk about counting to 10. If someone is like having a rage response to something, is like, okay, count to 10 or count back from 100 and then, you know, have that conversation, or go take a walk and then come back in and have the conversation. Those kinds of things are probably going to do you some good, unless you want to just tell someone to eat shit and die, which is like what I'm kind of hearing. Now, a lot of you, I feel, maybe leaving jobs in the realm of money and work. Six of Pentacles, generosity, given and received. So it feels for some of you like it's like, I haven't been appreciated where I am and I want more. I deserve more. My skill level demands more. More is available. And you might need to ask. And it feels like if you do ask, you will receive. So please don't hold back on the asking. I know Capricorns can be like, I will take care of it myself and etc. But the help is there. The help is there. The generosity is there. Whether it's like, I need contacts, or I need options, or I need donations, or I need whatever, like help share this news or whatever. Ask and you shall receive. I'm hearing it over and over again. In the mental realm, it feels like you are making like, what I'm hearing, like clean break. And Four of Swords is like, I'm at peace. I am at peace with this decision. Like, my thoughts are straight. I've got them. So even if I am making kind of an abrupt ending, it feels like it's like, oof, so glad that's over. I needed this. So create some like time this week to, Spirit's like saying, like, export your emotions. It's like you're getting a lot of input, media, people, work, yada, 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 yada. You need a little bit of exhale time. Journal, therapy, whatever, like get together with friends and unload. It's kind of like clearing a lot of, like, closing a lot of fucking mental tabs so that you get a bunch of your bandwidth back. And for a lot of you, leaving behind whatever relationship or job or phase of life this is, feels like a big fat fucking relief. And at the same time, nobody likes change but a wet baby. As humans, we like to know what's happening. We want to make all the choices ourselves, especially, us Cardinal Capricorn type people. We don't like it when things don't turn out perfectly. And especially like I didn't have control over that. I couldn't get it to work the way I wanted it to. It's okay to be disappointed. It's okay, contrary to popular discussion, to cry over spilled cups. Just remember that there is something more and better for you out there. When it comes to your energy, Three of Wands, adventurous, new horizons. I really feel like many of you are going to new places, literally or figuratively or both. Like, I've grown beyond this. I'm putting it to death so that I can come back to fucking life. So I can get what I want. And I'm hearing the phrase, seize the day. So seize the day. Mourn what you have to mourn, and then turn and drink deeply from the cups in your life that are still full. Okay? Okay? Change comes to us all. Death, right? Figuratively, literally, comes to us all. It is up to us how we receive it and how we handle that change. Mourning or being sad is not a sign of weakness. It is a necessary, it's like actually avoiding that is a sign of weakness, okay? Spirit saying it, not me. Don't shoot the messenger. Love you. I hope that helps, Capricorn. Now, let's talk to Aquarius. What is this week looking like for Aquarius, Spirit? What is the overall energy for Aquarius this week? What do they need to know about this week for their highest good? Big old decision to make. Big old commitment to choose. We'll talk about it. So, Spirit, how is Aquarius showing up this week? What is their persona card? Are they showing up like a page, knight, queen, or king? Water bearer. Got it, got it. We'll talk about it. And in the realm of money, work, projects, budgets, Spirit, when it comes to resources, what do you want to share with Aquarius this week for their highest good? Okay. Definitely doing some evaluating. Evaluating and reevaluating is what I'm hearing. So, Spirit, when it comes to the headspace, thoughts, words, communications, hey, clarity, love to see it. And what about emotions and relationships, Spirit? When it comes to feelings, what's going on in Aquarius's heart? Okay. And finally, Spirit, when it comes to their fire, their courage, their determination, their inspiration, their rage, what is showing up? What is showing up in the realm of fire for Aquarius that they need to know for their highest good? Pretty fucking gorgeous reading, Aquarius. So, massive decision, judgment day, rebirth, recommitment. And you are showing up as the King of Cups. King, nothing to do with gender and sex, everything to do with personality type. And kings are, it's like they are demonstrably good at what they do. Other people can see what it is that they do. So you might be providing some like emotional support this week. Could be showing up as like that really good friend that makes a good therapist, which, a water bearer, right? Like, I can handle your emotions because I'm not getting overwhelmed and swept away. I'm not diving into the emotion of your feelings, but I'm able to sit there with you and help you figure it out. Showing up with a lot of maturity. You may be, again, getting asked for help. You may be definitely, we'll talk about it, but I see you getting noticed for everything that you bring to the table, for your vast amount of gifts. I feel like there's recognition there. And I feel like it's time for you to make a choice. And, Spirit's like, choice is a fucking strong word because judgment feels like an alarm bell goes off or a bell is rung that you can't unring. You see something or experience something that you can't unsee. And so it's like, it would take a lot of fucking effort and it would be almost impossible to go back to sleep under these circumstances. You know what you know. Show what you know. Spirit being very Dr. Seussian. Now, when it comes to money, resources, work, pause, step back, evaluate. What's working for me? Pouring my money into this, is it giving me back any joy? Is it giving me back any money? Is it giving me back any growth? Or is it not? Are there places where I'm pouring money or my time or my effort that aren't giving me returns? And what could I clip, clip, prune so that the rest of the organism can get all of the power from the roots so that it can branch and grow what I want? So, what do I not want much of anymore? Let me be willing to trim it down. Where do I want to put my effort? Get really, clear about that. Your mind is working great this week, sharp as fuck. You're probably going to be initiating some conversations or some big ideas. You might be, a fucking alarm bell rings and you're like, hey, I'm leaving this job, or hey, we need to have a conversation, or hey, we need to break up, or whatever. Trust yourself. And when you know something, move with it. And I feel that you will. I'm not too concerned about it. That Seven of Pentacles says you might take a little time to like consider and think and like weigh your options. That's a good idea. Do that. And then when you know, go with it. Six of Cups. In the emotional realm, you are getting tons of love, support. And some of you may feel this like from actual friends, loved ones, community members. Some of you, it's like, yeah, you might be like, nah, girl, I don't have friends and I don't have community members and I don't know who you're talking about. You need to know if that's you, if this is you, this is spirit, this is source, this is your people, this is even, you could think of it as like your higher self, the version of you that knows why right now, right here, this job, this partner, this whatever, all for what? For your learning, for your expansion. Let me remember that I can literally talk to that person, or again, source, God, spirit, however you want to think of it. Remember that you're co-creating, and that if there's nobody else that you feel like you can talk to about something, that you can always talk to source, spirit, self. Wow. It sounds like she's getting murdered. She's perfectly happy. Thank you. And finally, when it comes to your fire, your spirit, it's victory. Victory, being seen, being appreciated, applauded. It's like promotion, or you got the job, or we want to offer you this. Like, or you put up the post and it goes viral. Like, I'm hearing all these different things, because Six of Wands is like, go ahead and show off. Go ahead and show off. You've really got something. So go out there and show them and let them applaud you. I'll just say, don't get on your high horse. Not too concerned about it, but Spirit is saying it for some of you. So for those of you who know you are, that ego can become a little bit of a thing. You can share your gifts and your energy and how awesome you are. And a really wonderful way to make sure that you're not getting lost in the ego is to do the same thing for other people, where it's like, ugh, I'm really loving this thing that I did, or this outfit that I put together, or whatever. And also, here are these people that I think are also awesome. Then you're kind of spreading the wealth. And that's very King of Cupsy. It's very mature. It's very secure. You know what I mean? It's like insecure people that don't want to share the like awesomeness of other people around them. You know what I mean? It's only really secure, successful people that we see saying like, y'all need to know about this other person who's doing something really cool. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know why Spirit's saying it, but they're saying it. So some of y'all are going to know, and that's what's important. I hope that that is helpful, Aquarius. And now, at long last, let's talk to Transcendent Pisces. The end and the beginning. My fishy friends, Spirit. I want to know, what is the overall energy coming up for Pisces people this week? What do they need to know for their highest good in the week ahead, Spirit? Beautiful way to kick off. Pick up and show you in just a second. And Spirit, what kind of persona is Pisces showing up as this week? Page, Knight, Queen, King, Earth, Air, Fire, Water. How does it serve them to show up, and what do they need to know? Well, that looks like you to me, Pisces. And how about money? How about work? Spirit, budget, effort, resources. What does Pisces need to know when it comes to the realm of money? And then Spirit, what about the mental realm? Their words, their thoughts, their emotions. What's going on in Pisces' mind? What is the climate around Pisces this week? You need to trust yourself. We're going to talk about it. And Spirit, the realm of the heart, relationships, feelings. What is Pisces encountering this week? What do they need to know? Their highest good. And finally, when it comes to their energy, their fire, their spirit, what is showing up for Pisces this week? How are they being lit? Beautiful. You have more options than you even know, Pisces, and it's very okay and understandable to get a little bit like stuck on one thing. Like, this is what I want. This is how it's supposed to go. But that is not going to serve you this week. This week, it serves you to be very much open to miracles happening that come from directions that you could never have predicted. So overall energy and theme for you this week, the star, hope springs eternal, light after dark or confusing times, a sense of gathering faith. Like, whoa, wait a minute, maybe I'm not lost. Maybe I'm actually moving where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I can trust myself and my intuition and my antenna. And Spirit is saying all of these things. The star is paired beautifully with your persona card, King of Cups. King having nothing to do with sex and gender and everything to do with personality type, and you're showing up like a leader this week. King of Cups is emotionally mature, emotionally very much available, very helpful to other people, a natural counselor, or perhaps even like a healer or counselor by trade. So it feels like you're showing up for other people. And I want to say, make sure that you let other people show up for you too. Do not feel like you always have to be the giver, okay? I really love how these energies play together. So it's like, stay open to your intuition. You can trust your feelings. I don't think I need to belabor that point with Pisces, because you're going to trust your feelings and look to your feelings no matter what. But you can really trust them this week. Now, when it comes to your money, your resources, your budget, your time and effort, take a step back. Take a pause and look at how things are working. You know, hey, Derpy, can y'all see Derpy? Derpy, let him see your pretty face. No, she's like, as soon as she found out that she was going to get seen by people, she was like, no, I'm going to move that way. Take a step back and look at how you're spending your time, your effort, your money. Are there places where it would benefit you to trim back so that you could invest more of it in some other thing? Maybe you've been spending a lot of time on this one thing and it's like, it's not really giving me the returns yet. So what if I were to take this energy and put it into this other thing that is giving me returns? Would I be able to make so much that now I have the time and space to like devote to this thing that I want? You know, maybe this is like my art and this is my business, or this is my job and this is my side hustle, or whatever. Switch sides. Whatever is true for you. Really just be honest with yourself and take like do an energy audit. Do a little inventory of how you're spending your effort, your energy, all of your resources, including your time. Like, might be time to make a little schedule for yourself so you know all the things that I care about are getting their due time. That's something that Spirit is saying, okay? Part of the reason they want you to do that is so that you can stop torturing yourself. Please, for the love of everything. It's so understandable, Pisces. You are a sensitive soul. And in particular, with the world being what it is right now, far be it from me to tell you, like, oh, chill out, relax, everything's fine. I won't tell you to chill out and everything's fine, but I will say, do not carry the weight of the world alone on your shoulders. Don't torture yourself with, haven't done this, haven't done that, this not good enough, that's not happening. Why am I such a blah, blah, blah? Like, this is what I'm hearing. He's like, don't call yourself names. How are you going to show up for everybody else like this? But then in the dark, in your own room, in the middle of the night, if they were to know how you talk to yourself, they might question, like, wait. Have you really reached King of Cups status, or are you just putting on a really good show for the rest of us? And ask yourself which is true. You know? Don't hold back and hold in. If you need help, ask for it from whomever. Like friends, like therapist, like anonymous group on fucking social media. Whatever you need, ask for the support that you need. You are not alone. You're not alone. Wherever you are, whoever you are, whether the help that you receive is from people that you know or totally, again, anonymous people on the internet that will be happy to show you love because, like, a lot of them are like you. That's what Spirit is saying. You may meet another King of Cups this week, is what I'm also hearing, where it's like, oh, I'm having this mirrored back to myself. Finally, I get to be, the patient or something like that, right? It was like, usually I'm the therapist, but now I get to lay down on the couch and be like, it all started when my father refused to take me to the circus, and then so forth. Don't hold back. Pisces, uncross your arms, take your hands off of your eyes, look at what is right in front of you. You might be doing what is, again, very normal and very typical of Pisces, right? Is like, but I have a dream and it's that. And I don't want this other bullshit. I don't want some random blessing from God. I want this bullshit over here that I've been sitting around and waiting for and thinking about for like 3 or 5 or 10 years. And that's what I'm hearing. Is for some of you, it's like, how long have you been waiting for this to change or to arrive or to like happen? It's time to uncross your arms. Her little cardigan says over it. And it's time for you to get unover it. It's time for you to get up and grab what the world is offering to you. Hello. The world is pouring. The world is pouring miracles for you if you will tap them. Don't expect it to come the way that like you want or you expect or you anticipate. Open yourself up to the idea that it could be even better than that. That you could go further and faster than you are even expecting or could have predicted. So it's kind of like, well, damn it, you're telling me that like I can't have my mansion in 1 year? It's like, well, no, what if we said like you're waiting and hanging on for like a year, when it could be 6 fucking months? Spirit's like, don't hem yourself in with this is how it has to go, or this is how it has to be. This is why they're asking you to do a little energy audit, a little resource audit, and not to do it all alone. Because a lot of times we get stuck running around in our same old circles. Like, tracing that fucking neurological pathway that has become a rut in your brain. And once we've created a rut, then it's easy to make it a trench. And then it's easy to become a pit. And then it's hard to see how you even crawl out of the motherfucker. And it's not because you're trapped. It's because you are in a deep ass rut. And who can help you out of a rut? People that you love. People who love you. People who see you as this and have been waiting to be able to return the favor and offer it back to you. And then when you do that, so much opens up, so much becomes more available. So communicate. If you have a person in mind that's like, this person I feel like could really help me with these thoughts or these emotions that are overwhelming me and stunting me in some way, reach out to that person. They might really be able to help you sort something out that sets you free. You may even do it for yourself. You might BYO King of Cups, okay, Pisces, and you may counsel yourself. But I would say there are many, many benefits to opening up, to letting other people do it with you, for you, alongside you. In part because you don't need to be feeling like you have to carry this all and figure this all out on your own. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others. Follow your star. Don't give up. Don't box yourself in. You have choices, you have options, and you actually have many opportunities as long as you are willing to remain open to them, available to them, and even to ask for them. Scary, but true. Thank you for listening, Pisces. Thank you for listening, everybody. I hope that this has been helpful for all of you. I deeply appreciate you, and I hope I will see you in next week's reading. Bye bye.